This nigga has no professionalism.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit, it really, I wanna say it killed me, but it just be like how I envisioned it, like, I just was like, I'm going to go have conversations with people. Because, like I said, the reason I brought y'all together is because the conversation need to be had. But in my head, it was like, all right, you're going to do this. But it's still, when I got to doing it, it's some type of professionalism that needs to be done. It's like I done came over here with Anna before and I just did drops like, you know, I was explaining my episode with Woody, like, he's a culinary genius. You know, like, I did, what's the AI bot,
what? Chat GPT or some shit?
Chat GPT. I go to Chat GPT, be like, I need, I need a caption for my podcast about whoop whoop, and it'll give me like a nice little thing, though. But anyways, welcome to today's episode of Uncoiled, presented by Visions Collab. Today we have two special guests in the house, two household names that are very prominent in the entertainment community. Meet you. What don't you do? Yes, I can say that. You know what I'm saying? From
Right.
being a mental health advocate. What is that? Are you like considered a comedian, or are you like a social media comedian? Like,
I guess you to put respect on real comedians.
oh no, a content creator.
Yeah.
What like is me personally? I know you personally, so if I say it, it might be like, oh,
I'll be like, you nigga dick
yeah,
jacking.
yeah, because like I know that you do more than just content create. You more than mental health. Like I was there when you were painting shoes. I was there when you were putting designs on hats, like the brim of the hats. You would go to Joanne Fabric. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there from the beginning. So it's like, motherfuckers like, yeah, all right, shut the fuck up, nigga. But and we also have, I say Santos. Is that how you say it?
Jay Santino.
Jay Santino.
Just Santos is great.
That's how niggas be saying quesadillas.
Wow.
No, you know what's so crazy? The dude that was like, it was like, do you like jalapenos? And he was like, no.
Jalapenos?
I say that.
It's crazy.
Jalapenos. He said jalapenos. He said, no, I don't mess with jalapenos, but they straight though. I swear to God. It was a guy, he made his Instagram off of him not being able to pronounce words.
Well, that makes sense, yeah.
But he was like jalapenos. But anyways, we got Jason here, and Jason, you are becoming or if not, or I don't want to say becoming, you have a household name when it comes to entertainment as far as music.
Mm-hmm. Here in the city, yeah.
Yeah, so music, you have done festivals. What kind of you keep fucking me up? How do you keep getting, I don't even want to say how, we can talk about that later. You've been to the Grammys. Mm-hmm. Where else you have been? Like
I've
big
been to
awards.
the Grammys, the BET Awards, Soul Train Awards.
I was invited to the NAACP Awards, but I did not go.
What, you ain't have the time?
Huh? I love black people.
I say you don't like black people.
I love black people. I went to the BET Awards. You can't say, you know.
That don't count.
You know, it do count.
Post Malone won an award. That shit don't count.
Post Malone won an award at the BET Awards?
Probably.
And Tommy was nominated at NAACP Awards.
Who the fuck is Tommy?
The dude from Power.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Time out. He was nominated for what?
Tommy
Some
Egan.
actor, yeah. He's an actor nominated for an NAACP award.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we here today because you sparked a lot of controversy.
I didn't do anything, nigga.
You did.
I didn't do anything.
You did. I think what you said kind of ruffled some feathers.
Well, what I said, niggas did. So
you said
what I said, niggas do, niggas did. So
what you mean? What?
I said niggas be mad as hell when they see me with my nails painted, and then niggas got mad as hell because they see me with my nails painted.
Yeah, because I feel like, but you and I, since me started going to therapy, a lot of people take something and respond to that instead of the whole thing in itself. Mm-hmm. So they didn't respond to him like, they responded to you. Wait, two things out of that. Or I think that's the whole thing.
No, I don't know.
They responded about, well, no, I don't even think, they just responded about you saying it was a conversation piece with women. And they're like, nigga, ain't no, but from my experiences, it's not to throw you under the bus, but a lot of these men that really probably attack him, could never deal with the caliber of women he's dealt with.
That's real.
And I'm not even talking about bougie sadity. I'm talking about looks, ethnicity, background. They can't pull these women. So it'd be like somebody that be going to the titty bar that's trying to pull a stripper out of there, trying to tell him what he's doing wrong. So I just wanted to have a conversation because this is something that needs to be talked about as far as in, I want to say, the black community. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and I brought you along for the ride because you are intertwined because they consider him gay. Like, oh, he paint his nail, he wear purses, but you are of a gay man and you don't paint your nails or wear purses. So it's like, how can you know what I mean? Like, and that goes back to even, you know, putting somebody in a box. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a conversation that need to be had. Like, you know, so how, as you growing up, like, how was your upbringing when it comes to men?
What you mean? Nigga, we grew up together.
No, I'm saying, like, did you have male role models?
Yeah. I grew up with 3 older brothers, so like, if y'all wouldn't approve of it, then I wouldn't do it. I wanted y'all like approval, but like not pops, but like dad. You feel me? Uncles. You know what I mean? I was surrounded by. We have a male dominant household,
right?
And we have a male dominated family. Like, true. You know what I mean? Like, if we take away our mama's side and like take away aunts, I have 1 aunt on the Harmon side. I got like 7 uncles though. You know what I mean?
You got an aunt?
I have 1 aunt.
You met her?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think
her name's Denise.
Huh?
I think her name's Denise.
That's hard.
But yeah, I mean, I was just always around men, so like, that's pretty much it. It's like, my idea of masculinity and my idea of what a man should be
Don't skip.
No, I'm saying. I'm saying.
We're gonna get there.
No, but I'm saying like the things that I've seen of men was just, it never was any of those things. It never had anything to do with what they was wearing. None of that. It was like how they treat their woman, how they take care of their family, how they treat kids. You know what I mean? Like moral character. It was about your character.
You seen that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Why you say that?
I didn't pay attention to how they treat women.
I'm the youngest though. I'm
just saying. I'm talking about as far as me, like, and you might be alright when you say you pay attention to like their moral compass. Who are you speaking of? Are you speaking of people that's from projects? Because a lot of people don't understand.
I wasn't around the same people as you though.
You were.
No, not for real.
You were, because when they come get their haircut, you was around them. I don't want to say you hung out.
I'm saying I'm around in the same capacity, 7 years apart. So when I'm 7, you 14. You gonna be around and be able to talk to them more than I am. I'm a kid, as well as your understanding of,
right?
You know what I mean? A nigga might bring his wife to get his haircut, leave, drop his wife off, drop the kids off, and go fuck with his side bitch. I'm not seeing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? So when I'm 14 too, a lot of these people not coming around. Yeah. But when I'm 14, you got a kid. You got 2 kids. You know what I mean? So like, even if like I'm like, oh yeah, he had 2 kids with different women, I'm not thinking, oh this nigga, fuck this nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like, this nigga taking care of business, and I'm also not understanding you're 21. Yeah. I didn't understand the level of that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get that personally. they didn't know I was a whore. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know I was like that. But you know, I get what you're saying on that aspect. But me, I guess since I was older, I kind of seen them in that light already. Because that's what the thing was. Like, they'd come over there. Like, half the guys, I think, like, were street niggas.
Yeah.
So they were street niggas. So it's just like, you had that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you coming around, you crispy, you got money, you getting these kids haircuts and this, but you know what I'm saying? You dealing with, you know what I'm like, it was the norm. It was the norm. Like, back then, everybody was wearing big ass clothes, whatever the case may be. I never seen that aspect of them being around their women.
But I'm not looking to them niggas though. I'm talking about y'all. Like,
oh, you said
when I'm in my formative years of where I'm in.
Right, I was saying like cause you know like.
But I mean even that too. Like you just said, like they bringing kids. Niggas was bringing their nephew to come get their haircut. You know what I'm saying? So like that. Even with me, you chop it and we chop it about like niggas and their girlfriends. It be like, you fuck with a nigga, I don't even make sure your oil change. You know what I mean? Check on your tires getting rotated. You know what I mean? Like things like that is what I'm referring to by. When I'm formative, where I have to know how to treat a woman or I have to know how to carry myself as a man, I'm 13, you're 20. Right. So DeAndre's probably 28. Dion's 27 or whatever the fuck. I don't know how y'all shit break down. But you know what I mean? Like when I'm actually starting to pay attention because I need to, it was more concentrated of the people that I was around. You know what I mean? Even if I'm going to Angel's house for the weekend, we going to church. I'm seeing his dad. I'm seeing the way he carries himself with his kids, with people that his kids bring in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's not even that it was like, you pick the people you choose to look towards.
Right.
But
do you think that?
No, to a degree, yeah. Like
some people like I gravitated towards. Like I didn't say like I picked like I like when I was younger I looked up to Tony. Tony who? Bologna macaroni. I looked up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like now, no, as a grown man, hell no. But like when I was younger, because it's what our mind perceives and what we think is cool. Like we think, all right, this you dress nice. Girls want you. You have a nice car. That's what you know what I'm saying.
But you gotta understand, nigga. You was around so many more people. I was only around y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta understand when I start thinking to look up to people, nigga. We in the F-150. You going to Moody House. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like music that I listen to still to this day. Like I'm listening to Circulate. I'm listening to Heartbreak Drake. You know what I mean? Like with the idea and knowledge that this came from this moment. Those are where my memories start of like. I could be like this person. You know what I mean? I remember you coming home with some woods. I remember you the cash spreads. I cared about those things. Yeah. But you gotta understand, if I'm 10 years old or if I'm 9 years old and I'm riding with you, you're just now in the age where I'm telling you I'm 14, I'm 15, I'm 16, and now I'm around women. I need to know how to carry myself, how to dress, how to smell good, how to treat her right. Yeah. You feel me? Not saying that everything about a man comes down to how you treat a woman. No. Just in general, how you treat someone that you're sharing space with. Right. And you spend a lot of space with your partner as well as like their peoples. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason why I'm also knowing their like family, their cousins. You know what I mean? And you're making me show them respect as well, not just your partner.
Would you say that in those experiences from, learning how to treat women or learning how to treat yourself as a man and things of that sort, do you think that there were any other outside influences towards that? Like, things that you would watch, things that you would like as far as like media and things of that sort?
Yeah. But again, too, that come back to like who I was around. Because like, I seen The Notebook for the first time because of him.
Interesting.
Yeah, this chick I used to deal with when I was in high school, that was her favorite movie. And I fuck with it.
I just woke up on the couch and that shit was on. What the fuck going on?
Notebook is a good ass movie because it's like, because it's damn near what they say. Like if something is your, like let it go and then come back to you, whatever the case may be. And it was on some shit like that. But again, when you growing up, like it's a overly masculine stigma put on black kids. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you can't be emotional. You can't like. Oh, you watching a chick flick, but it's like you need that balance. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my biggest issues come from me not being in tune with my emotions. Yeah, my emotions. Like you be like, how would that make you feel? Motherfucker tell you emotionally ignorant. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
angry.
Like damn. Now you want, but it's like. You got a point. Because I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? You suppress these feelings and these emotions. You don't deal with that shit.
It's dangerous, though. It's dangerous. Huh? It's dangerous to live life like that.
It is. It's dangerous to live like that.
But it's survival, too.
But nobody gave us a compass to deal with it. Like, because at the end of the day, I was like, when I became a parent and when Deontay fell, they were like, no, let him go ahead. So it's like at a young age, we teaching them how to suppress their emotions. Like, oh yeah, don't cry. So if you do, because we all are human. You can't tell me if we all stub our toe, we not gonna feel that shit. I'm not saying cry about it, but it be to the point where motherfuckers stub their toe and they like, and just keep going with it. And that goes for other stuff as well. Like something that might truly hurt you inside. You might just. But you need to get it out, because guess what? At the end of the day, you just gonna put that shit in a bottle and that shit just gonna, and the Menthol's gonna, you gonna put it in a bottle of Coke and Menthol's dropping that bitch. The next thing, and it's gonna pop off and it's gonna explode. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, it's a bad, I don't want to say a stigma. Is it a stigma?
Yes. It is a
bad stigma on black, because I can't speak for nobody else. I'm not Dominican, I'm not Mexican, I'm not Caucasian, I'm not Irish.
I would say the other people that got it really bad is immigrants. Because their parents are like new. They have a wall built up for themselves so that they can just get through whatever trauma that they need to do in order to get here. Yeah. For the most part. And then they get here and nigga, I put my life on the line to get you here, nigga. You need to be the best of the best.
Yeah, that's
doctor, lawyer, whatever the fuck. You're not about to be an artist. That's why you don't see them in a lot of media. You know what I mean? On the behind the scenes shit, cause like, imagine telling your parent that like seeing a lot of crazy shit. Like that could be Africans. You know what I mean? Like immigrant just mean you came here.
Yeah.
A lot of my African friends are like, nah, my parents aren't proud of anything I do. No matter if they're successful or not, it's like I'm not proud of you, cause that's not why I brought you here. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I ain't never.
That's gotta.
But that's why I like just you getting outside of Michigan. Cause who, I don't want to name drop, but the one guy that you said you watch his show, is he from here?
Who from the
one show that you said you chopped it up with?
He's from Maryland.
Oh damn! But it's some people from here. Like when I posted you, like if nobody don't know, I'm gonna support you regardless. I don't give a fuck you was or you wasn't. You paint them or you don't paint them. That's like I posted. I said, bro. I said my little brother painted his nails, and your girlfriend probably want to get him some coochie. When I tell you, it was female. It was females. It was like, oh yeah, them hard, them sweet. Like, so it is that, but like a lot of people they be like here.
How do you feel about anytime something is seen as like, I don't want to say feminine, but just anything that people don't like is referred to as gay?
Well, I always look at it as like more so ignorance than anything else.
Yeah.
Because it's more so the fear of what something may be, or the fear of, how am I going to be perceived of as a man, and that's why I feel like that ignorance comes into play. But I think for me, I don't really, judge a lot of it. I just look at people kind of crazy when they say that stuff to me, because it's like, I understand where you're coming from with this, but it's like you have a lot more to learn out of life because you just haven't had experience.
Okay.
Because a lot of like, when you don't experience certain things, or you don't really, like if you're taught that something is bad, everything about that one particular subject is going to be bad to you. Like you can't, that just comes with time and acceptance, right. And then also there's other, probably, other bias things, people have questions about their own masculinity, or a question about, how does this make me feel? Like we were talking earlier, you remember, like we were saying, like, especially when dudes, like, for example, they get hit on or something like that, right? Dudes who get hit on, they usually are more upset because it's something that's actually, they feel like something is a direct attack to their masculinity. And they're like, damn, do I look like this? Does this make me look gay? And they associate gay with an image, not gay with just who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he educated me. Because he was like, it's a sexual, what'd you say? It's a sexual identity, and it's your sexual preference. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, well, so how did I say it earlier?
Did you say it? Like, I think it's a sexual, it was something about, because it was like, I don't know.
We were talking about people who like getting strapped by their girls. And we were saying that, there's a difference between sexual acts versus sexual identity.
Yeah, because you don't like some lesbians don't like penetration.
No, they don't. And a lot of gay men don't like penetration.
Yeah, so you might be a top instead of a bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might be a power bottom. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah. So he was, like I said, he educated me because I didn't have it in, but like I was telling him, or I was talking, it was like a big conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If a gay man was to hit on a straight man, like he said, you would look at yourself like, nigga, what the fuck make you think I'm gay? But if a gay woman was to hit on a straight woman, it'd be like, girl, does she think I'm cute?
Right.
They'd take it as a compliment, but a man would never take another man thinking he's attractive as a compliment.
Right, but then it also stems into this, right? Because it's like one of those things, if a person gets hit on by somebody of the same sex and they look at it, adversely, which is fair. It is fair to look at things adversely, especially if you are not used to something, right? The problem comes into how you handle it. That's the main issue. But when those people get hit on, a lot of times, especially when it comes to men, they feel as though that they're getting preyed on.
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, I treat women this way. Why is somebody treating me this way? And they feel like that should not happen to them.
I'm supposed to be the one that's attacking.
Yeah.
I'm the predator.
I am the predator
lion
in
of
this
the
situation.
jungle.
And they don't look at it like it's a thing where it's just, oh, this is just somebody having attraction, or that attraction can just be mutually related. But it also stems from how a person treats other people that they find attractive. And that is a thing.
I don't ever pick up on when a gay man is hitting on me.
Mm-hmm.
I never notice.
Shit.
No, like if they're not outward, like if they're not like.
You have to be careful.
I'm about to say, I know.
No, I'm saying like.
In my 32 years of living, it's 3 times.
No, I'm saying it's been times where like. I'm a friendly person, so I've been at the bar just chopping it, and like, I don't know dog gay until he tell me.
Same.
You know what I mean? And then I'm like straight.
Us, though, because they're like our mama. When we went to Anna wrestling match, we like she say like Pops knows no stranger. My grandfather knew no stranger. So wherever we went to the Tiger game. Didn't he meet a white lady? You got to kicking with. My grandfather, wherever he went, he can make a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So we are the same way. Like I sort of got mama made some friends, a married couple, and then when she took off, they were my friends now. Like they kicking it with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, and there's nothing wrong with it at all because because you can limit yourself from where you can go from not having conversation.
Absolutely. And if it makes you feel any better, I don't be knowing people be hitting on me either. Like as a gay dude, like because you gotta be people, especially like the way like dudes hit on people. It's never really. It's either in your face or it's not.
Very, very.
You know, like sometimes you do pick up on the signs and stuff. Like now that I'm older and I know a little bit more about, know a little bit more. It's like you could pick up on the signs of when somebody's trying to flirt or whatever and stuff like that. But then at the same time, the way people be trying to play it be like, oh, well, if you actually speak on it, like, nah, then they try to make you look like you crazy when they was really just putting their feelers out there to see how far they can get with you.
But that, I don't know, that go back to, actually, putting yourself out there. Because some people are. Mm-hmm. And it's not acceptable.
Some people are what?
Are probably bisexual.
Oh, no, I just didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, like some people are. But they, they're not confident within themselves to be outwardly like, hey, look, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Like once you peep, like, oh, you gay, they be like, oh, hell no, like, no, I ain't, no, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we kind of skip. So you, like, where are you from?
I'm from Detroit.
What part?
I'm from the West Side, Joy Road.
So you from where? Joy what?
Joy Road and Lauder.
Joy and Lauder. That's like Greenfield.
Yeah, it's a little past Greenfield.
You like. What's that? Not
it's closer. It's by Telegraph. It's like right in between Telegraph, Joy, and.
Oh, you smoking weed? Lauder?
Lauder, yeah.
Lauder is like the dark side.
I don't fucking know.
It stopped for some reason on that one.
Huh?
Jason, I'm gonna have you put the mic on the table since I'm gonna be sitting next to you.
Okay. It is so weird when people call me Jason. It is so weird to me.
Why?
Because nobody calls me Jason.
So you go by your stage name?
I call by Santino. Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know why the hell I'd be. I swear to God, like, cause I don't know if you put your name on shit a minute ago, but like I'd be like, call Santos.
Santos is fucking wild.
Bro, the crazy part ain't no J-A, it's J-S-A-N-T-I.
Santos.
But is it recording?
Mm-hmm. I get Santiago, Santini.
Santiago's crazy.
Santiago is wild.
Where the fuck they get that from?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Santiago?
Yeah.
San Diego.
I've
gotten San Diego before.
So we kind of skipped you, like as far as your upbringing. Like, so who did you have male role models and male influences around you when you was younger?
Yes and no. I won't say I had a lot. Like for me, it was mostly my dad, but he went to the military. Okay. So he went to the military. He was gone, right? My dad had me at like 17. Straight? Hell yeah. My mom was 25. He was 17. Crazy.
On that.
Crazy.
What? That's so your dad.
You gotta get you a little cougar going.
Mm-hmm. They was together for at least 3 years before I was born.
That's it.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
So she was 22 and he was 14.
Listen. She already had like 2 kids by that point, or 3 at that point.
By him?
No.
By somebody else?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's a whole
conversation. We're gonna circle back to that.
Yeah, I'm about to say she damn near. But yeah, that's neither here or there. But so you say he got the fuck on.
He got the fuck on.
So is he in your life now?
No. Well, I mean, he tried to be. Like, he, you know, doing therapy and shit like that. Like, he tries to be in my life.
Wait, is it because of your choice, or is it he was already
That nigga
distant?
went to the military.
He went to the military and then came back, like, fucked up.
That trust me, because I got some people that went to the army and they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like...
I don't even think it's the army. I feel like life itself and that will fuck you
Well,
up.
he had a rough... He had a rough... And then being with my mama ain't making no easy.
No, because he's 17 and she got, so now that's the third child. Her third child.
Her fourth child. I'm the fourth. She had 3 other kids before.
Oh, 3 other kids.
Yes.
So, right. So, you're dealing with an older woman. You're 17. This woman probably has a household, a job, a car. You 17.
Your life.
You trying to play the game. You trying to, you feel me, go to the movie. You trying to hang and kick it. You ain't trying to be no damn stepdad to some kids that's damn near close to you.
He was trying to make
you
it happen.
17 and her oldest is 12. The fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So, but mind you, so like, you know, he wasn't really around and stuff. Like, he would try to be around and all that other stuff. But like after that, you know, after he went to the military, we moved to shelters and stuff. And then so most of the male figures in my life, like for the first I'm 25 now, so at least 14 years of my life was just shelters.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There were no men in there?
It was mostly women's shelters. It was.
No, I'm saying there's like
women usually
yeah,
get priority.
you can't be in
Women-
the same.
women-
Well, it was
priority.
a women's shelter.
Huh?
It was,
I'm saying
it was a
you
women's shelter.
can't be. They don't. It's no.
Niggas be tweaking in there.
Yeah.
You ever met men?
Huh?
Man, have you
No,
ever?
I get it. No,
It's not safe for anytime a
crazy.
woman on her knuckles, it's not safe for men to be around.
No.
No.
And then on top of that, so most of the men that were in my life and stuff came, you know, like my granddad or, you know, church family or whatever, because my mom, she was in the church and stuff when she was not kicked out of church. It was crazy. She was fighting people in church. It was crazy. Yeah.
Your mama need her own segment.
She needed her own segment. It's
Your
crazy.
mama. All right, so boom. So
but no,
you,
I didn't really have a lot of like male figures in my life. You know, I had Eddie. He was a church, you know, figure, but he wasn't that great. You know, no shade to Eddie. And then my granddad, you know, he was cool, but
This your dad? This your dad's dad or your mom's?
this is my mom's dad.
Right.
My granddad is.
So
my
he
granddad
wasn't
passed.
hands on for real, like.
No.
Like our grandfather, like he wasn't like I would say the most financially stable, but what he did, he kept like even like if they gave if you know how like nowadays you could drive down the street and there's people giving shit away, he'd get that shit and bring it to us like, this my grandkids, this apple juice, this.
No,
that,
my granddad was like that. Like he would try to like he was already raising my oldest brother.
Okay.
So when my mom had my oldest brother, he was with him.
Okay.
But as far as like for me, you know, it was mostly me and my mom. Like we didn't really, you know, and it was crazy. Is like my mom wasn't like super, like she was feminine, but she wasn't super feminine.
Straight.
Nah, she wasn't like she, you know, she knew how to dress up and be like the way she would handle people was like a dude.
But who raised your mama?
My granddad.
Right. So.
Yeah.
I experienced that. Like and it'd be crazy because a lot of stuff that we think like this. I have my oldest daughter, her mama. She like when I met her, she was a tomboy. She played volleyball, she played softball, she played basketball, and she would be jeans, t-shirt, shoes, rain boots, and stuff like that. But when I got with her, like skirts, blouses. You get what I'm saying? And in your head, you would be like, oh no, I got her to dress like, or I like even like Kanye, like even Kanye saying like, oh Kim was his life size Barbie or whatever. You would be thinking like, damn, like, but we know what we want as far as out of a woman. Like I don't want I don't want a woman that dresses like me. I don't want to come matching Adidas fits.
Nah, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't dress up like she would always dress up like she was one of them people. Like she would be. We will always be struggling and shit. Like she would be dressed down to the nines in the shelter, but still, it's crazy.
No, I wasn't saying her on that part. No, I get the part because, like, her dad raised her, so she's very prideful. Like it's, you know what I'm saying, very strong will and whateot.
So
whatever the
when
case
it came to men, we didn't really have a lot of men around unless she was dating somebody or and things of that sort. And half of the dudes that she was dating were like kind of trash. So it wasn't like I had like a lot of that around me. My oldest brother, he stayed with my granddad. He was in and out of jail and shit. Then my sister, she moved out, and then the third brother, he ended up moving with his dad down south. So really, it was just me and my mom.
Oh, straight.
Yeah.
But and this too is you gotta give your mama credit, bro. It ain't easy raising, but even splitting because you need attention. This child needs attention. That child needs attention. That child needs attention. And a lot of people, we don't have these conversations that maybe I bit off too much. You feel me? Like somebody needed to tell her, like, hey, listen, look. You know what I'm saying? But back then, it was villages. Like, cause now, who can you drop your kid off to? Like now, you know what I'm saying? It's, like me, I have a village. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that. Like everybody can't be like, oh, I want to be a mama today. I don't want to be a dad. Like if someone was to have another other parent, like some of these kids are fucked.
Yeah, my mom, she didn't have that. Like I will honestly say she, you know, even with, you know, just me and my sister living, because my oldest brother, he didn't live with us. Right. So even just with, you know, me and my sister being there until she moved or whatever, it was really more so living with somebody who was a product of abuse, and then she's using what she knew of how to take care of children and raise kids to the best of her ability. Okay. So it became a thing. So as it relates to a lot of the men around me and stuff, you know, she was very fiercely protective of who she would have around me. Right. You know
how it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
How it's supposed to be.
So when it comes to like, you know, because a lot of people always be like, hey, you know, how do you feel like that had an effect on like who you became as a person and all that other stuff? I wouldn't say so.
Do you believe, like Santana, she said she was born gay?
I do believe there's some truth to that.
She said she feel like, you feel me, like I knew, like.
Yeah, you just know.
Like, them girls.
Like, you just know. Like, there are certain, for me, you know, I always tell people you know, I don't think that nobody ever could have converted me or anything like that. I genuinely feel like, you know, that was something, like, being young and shit, the same age people was like, oh, she cute and all that other stuff. I've never experienced that.
Straight.
Never.
Like, you was funny as hell. We was on the phone, we chopping it up. Like I said, because me personally, you have an image to uphold. I'm getting to having an image, and he has an image as well. So again, with you more than anything, a motherfucker try to get some shit for some clickbait or some hee-hees and ha-has and go with it. So like I said, I'm trying to, you know, have these conversations to where I can make sure it's.
But I mean, even if you said some shit that was out of line or some shit that I didn't line with, I'd call you out. I'm comfortable enough to like call you out. You know what I'm saying?
Call me out.
Like if you say something that's ignorant, I would correct you.
No, not
or even,
ignorant.
Even if you ask me something that.
Prime example. Remember, I was recording you in LA when you get your haircut.
Yeah.
And we talking about R. Kelly. You was like, "Hey, nigga."
But that's different though, cause it's not controlled. I don't know what my barber gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't trust these people's opinions.
So like, cause we all know we been recorded and whatnot. That was just
not even that. It's nigga. You could say whatever your opinion is, but I know that I can call you out and it's not gonna. We can have the same conversation. My barber, I don't know that nigga, so I'm not gonna call you out because I don't even know where it's gonna take us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that go back to like the traditional. You can't discuss religion, politics, and what was that?
I'm cool with discussing that shit, religion, politics, and money and shit like that.
That's what it was, I think. But that's what they when you was coming up, that's what they said you can't discuss. Cause I didn't have a teacher, and I think his friend was like a lawyer or something, and he was like, "Yeah, man." Da 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 da, and he was basically for the cuts in school. He like, nigga, I'm a teacher. You hear me? So it's certain conversations that people, you know what I'm saying, it might end the friendship, it might end the family ship, whatever the case may be. Certain conversations, everybody can't handle dialect well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when it comes to shit like this, it's like I wouldn't come on your podcast if I didn't trust your opinion.
Yeah.
As well as your tact.
Oh yeah.
Your ability to have tact.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is such an underappreciated
not a lot of
thing.
people have that.
People like having tact in your relationships is so important.
So what is the tact?
It's just like
how you approach them, like how you handle your people.
Cause I feel like at the end of the day, I would want somebody to like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I tell my kids that. Like Boosie, my son, he had a episode.
Wait a minute, your son, his name is Boosie.
His name's Deontay Johnson.
My son.
When he was saying Boosie, I thought he was really talking about Boosie.
It was like, I don't know the
How that old nigga my son?
No, you didn't say it was your son. You was like, yeah, because like Boosie. And I was like, Boosie?
My
Yeah,
bad.
you
But
okay?
people that know me know that I call him that.
Use
But
that
like
haircut.
you have me. It's two me's. It's Instagram me where I share what I want to share. Then it's Facebook me and I share family shit. Like I don't post my kids on Instagram.
That's real.
You get what I'm saying? I post my kids on Facebook. Because who's on Facebook? My family, my aunts, my uncles, cousins, god, siblings. On Instagram, it could be fucking Joe Blow following me. I don't want to share that. I'm real big about that because it's so, the world is so weird and crazy now. Motherfucker, take your, like I don't even want to play that. Like don't take no pictures of my kids. Don't post nothing. Don't say nothing.
Absolutely.
But anyways, Boosie went through a situation where he had alopecia because of something happened with his asthma or whatever. Then he took a steroid shot and he lost his hair and his eyebrows and stuff. So it's like he got it back. He's hella handsome. He got it all back. You know what I'm saying? Through whatever trials and tribulations we went through, he got it back. But he has us in him. To where he wants to joke about people. You get what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't joke about someone's less fortune or someone's what is that called? Like
Shortcomings?
Not even shortcomings like the disease. Like some people have somebody got Down syndrome. You ain't supposed to rag on a nigga with Down syndrome. You get what I'm saying? And these kids now they have a morbid sense of humor.
It's not even as morbid. They
don't have no filter.
They don't care.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. It's like if me,
but they're not being raised.
No.
By people. They've been raised by the internet.
That is the thing.
And so like these Twitch streamers, like even if they not like a Twitch streamer might not get on Twitch and make jokes like that, but they see how raunchy, but this nigga's getting paid to do this. Yeah. They don't know that side of it. They don't know it's a business.
They're like, I can do it too.
Yeah, so then they take that and make that their whole personality.
Yeah, because it affects people. Like, bro, I'm not, me personally, even when I had that mindset, I'm not going out there like, you gay or you this or you that, because that can affect you. I don't know what you going through. Like, somebody could go clip themselves from what you're saying. Like, they be talking about words don't have no meaning or words can't hurt you. No, some people take that shit to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how that person values your opinion.
It ain't even about that. Like what you value is just like you don't know how somebody gonna digest what you're saying. Yeah. Cause like there's a reason why there's like verbal abuse. Yeah. Because words, it's how we communicate. My body language. If I'm standoffish, you don't fuck around with that nigga. Your spirit. You know what I mean?
Words can cut your spirit.
Yeah, man. Look, especially from like women got that shit to the T.
But women can be spiteful.
Man, what? They got that.
And that's where it takes mental fortitude. So that's why like if somebody say you're not emotionally intelligent, it's like your ability. That the reason why emotional intelligence is important is your ability to digest something and then figure out why that made you feel like that, how it made you feel, and also to be able to come to some type of conclusion without that person giving you the explanation.
Absolutely.
Okay. You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, you might say something to me in the heat of the battle, in the heat of an argument, and then like 2 days later, I'm like, he didn't mean that shit. We also were arguing very tough. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's before you even tell me. I didn't mean you don't have to tell me sorry. Because if I know your heart, like if it's a close person, if I know your heart, then I trust your heart. So it's either you've been lying to me about your care for me, or things got out of control and it was a heat of the moment.
See, the problem for me with stuff like that comes in is like, how many times does that have to happen?
Oh, you have to have a boundary with that. You have to have a boundary with that.
What do you mean?
Like, because you can't keep showing me, the first time you do something that's truly an accident because your emotions can get the best of you. But the second and third time that happens, that's on me for allowing you the space to continue to do that.
It's both.
I'm about to say, because,
but how often do we get into it?
Not even me and you, but I'm just saying, if somebody was to, let's just say, we go somewhere, you're going low.
Me?
Yeah.
What you mean?
If we go somewhere and not somebody that you have.
Oh, if it ain't nobody you talk about, it's easy.
You're going low.
It's easy though, but
it's easy.
I protect myself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect, nigga. It's like if somebody approach you and they trying to fight you, nigga, I'm not about to fight you like I give a fuck about you. No, I'm not showing you no care, nigga. You nigga on the street, so we own that. So if it come to words,
we own that as well. Because I don't know you, I don't care about you, but I have respect for humans in general, all people. You feel me?
I do.
But if I see you now as an enemy and I gotta protect myself, if it's me or you, it's gonna be you every time.
Absolutely.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And that's words, that's physical, that's whatever it is, because I gotta make it home, like in one piece, and that's not just physically. I gotta go home okay. So I'm gonna cut this as quick as I can. I ain't about to hit you with no jab, nigga. It's uppercut you out.
Yeah, because a lot of people are trying to like size you up on shit. Like, let me see what I can get away with. That's just like even like wrestling. Like a nigga wrestles like, I'm stronger than.
I probably can toss this
nigga. Because that gives
like
them
confidence.
Like your physique now, you bulked up. So motherfucker might try to like, oh yeah, nigga. Then it was like get to wrestling because
niggas
like,
have technique though.
Huh?
Niggas be sleeping on the technique. I got hella technique when it comes to wrestling shit. I love wrestling. Yeah, I love wrestling.
I'm not wrestling with nobody, bro.
Man, when me and him be wrestling, we go back and forth.
He be going back and forth with you?
No, it'd be fun because like, we used to wrestle as kids.
That's why I'm not wrestling with a nigga I don't know. I'm not, or even a nigga I'm not.
You trying to slam this nigga on his head if it comes to wrestling.
Huh?
Like, I'm trying to kill you.
Nah, like even with like I said, you have to be weary of what you're doing nowadays because you know people harbor feelings towards you. Like how many? All right, bro. Prime example. How many people did you have love for?
Most.
That switched and you know what I'm saying? Like the donut nigga. What that donut nigga name was?
Donut nigga.
He used to do the skits with you, bro. I don't want to get that nigga.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Right, but
even that.
But when he jumped on the bandwagon of trying to crucify you,
that was his own shit though. Cause like, I had a homie I came up with. I mean, I didn't even come out. I was already up when I met the nigga. But it was like when I came out of the city, like I wasn't outside a lot. I was in the crib. Like I'm a nerdy kid, you know what I mean? So I'm on the internet. I'm already doing shit. But we started linking off like Detroit creators that's on Vine. And just everybody, like, again, it's like knowing my heart, you know what I mean? I had just moved to LA, I had just started You Matter, and he's about to have a daughter, and I'm like, I'm gonna send you a care package, but I'm not telling him I'm trying, like, and I'm doing all this shit by myself, like, manufacturing-wise, I'm doing all by myself, so I'm like, I gotta find somebody to make baby hoodies. Like, I see, like, cause I'm trying to make him a care package as well as a basket for his daughter. And we also, the first sale was 2,200 hoodies. So, nigga, do I put all my attention to making you feel good? Cause you been asking for a hoodie, and I done gave Khalid a hoodie, I done gave Boom Boom. Like, in your mind, from a friend that, like, a hometown friend, like, he went to LA and met all these famous people, and now he take care of them because they got their hoodies. I ain't get my hoodie yet. But I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to put your daughter name on the back of that bitch. I'm trying to get you right.
He was impatient.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. But then it's also like, of course I'm gonna give it to somebody that like is the homie in general, but has followers. To promote this first time I dropped this hoodie.
Because that's your business. That's
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's beneficial.
But then once it sell, nigga, I have a responsibility to these people that gave me their money to get their orders out. So now you're on the back burner. So by the time I got the orders out, I'm going back to it. Long ass text, nigga, like,
so you felt entitled.
Yeah, and so like I was like, bro, you tripping.
And this is when you was doing it off the muscle.
Yeah, this was the first release.
The factory.
This is the first release. Like literally the first You Matter hoodie release.
Which one was that?
The gray one.
The who?
The gray one.
With the what writing?
White.
Who did it?
Van. Yeah, this is when Van first ever did. Now I'm talking about, nigga, this is literally the first one, bro. Like, the first time I did hoodies.
I don't remember because it was so many. Like, you know what's sticking in my head? I don't want to cut you off.
What, the cream ones? With the red?
I don't even, the ones that came on the fucking semi to the house.
That was that.
Well, I'm talking about the whole garage filled with boxes. I'm talking about stack. Mama has a attached garage to the house, and it's only a path for you to walk in that bitch and walk out that bitch. The rest of it is fucking hoodie.
And you was shipping them off yourself.
Yeah, we was taking them to get printed. I was using my pop's truck, but like going back to the story, I viewed him as a real friend. You know what I mean? And it was just like I ain't never broke my word for nobody. Like I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. Even if it's not the timing of like when you want it to happen. Like I have not forgot about you. You know what I mean? But I have responsibilities, my nigga. Like I'm a business owner. And so like he just was tweaking, and then I told him like, bro, you're tweaking right now. Like if you and I wasn't really tripping. I was like, if you wanted to end this friendship, we can end the friendship, nigga. Cause like the way you acting
is out of pocket,
and we're not gonna do that no more.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, we straight, but if that's where the direction you think is gonna continue to go, it's not. And then he kind of was like backpedaling after that.
Yeah, because there's better ways to address how you feel.
Yeah, and I was like, we could chalk it, we could dead the friendship. He's like, then dead it in. I'm like, that's great. And then I never talked to the nigga again. I get my first speech. I'm so proud of you, bro. No text back. You know what I mean? So when somebody finally got a hold of something that they felt they can cancel me on, you see this nigga in the comments, boom. But I'm like, bro, like you just was dick riding for the hoodie, my nigga.
You really
like,
wasn't my friend from the jump because even if we not friends, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you feel me? And so it was like, to what Tay asked, it's like how many people that I had genuine love for like switched up depending on the moment. It's like most, but it was I could have probably seen that from a while ago. You know what I mean? If I paid more attention, so that taught me a lot of like I could probably have figured out who's really here for what reasons. You know what I mean? But
yeah, you. I don't see how you did it.
Yeah, what?
Because he has to the life you live. Like, you didn't live a regular life. Like, you lived you were famous. Oh, shit. You were famous by a certain age. Like, he was making money. Like, he didn't need no job. He worked jobs and he didn't even need it. You get what I'm saying? For whatever, like, the school reasoning. But he didn't have a normal teenhood. Because childhood was cool. The childhood was good. But when he became a teen and he figured this out about social media and doing vines, and then he got to doing clothing, it's just, all right, boom. But then right after you graduate from high school, where the fuck you go? You go to Cali and you in this video. You're doing this. You're hanging with this person. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the regular, nigga, I'm 18. Let's go to Fairlane and we going to do this part. Like, then you hang with people people listening to on the radio. You get what I'm saying? So it was just a different upbringing. So it's like stuff that I learned.
I had to learn.
You learn.
Or I'm a fail.
Huh?
I have to learn it. My life depends upon it. My livelihood depends upon me learning it. So either you learn it right now or you don't. And you're never going to get another chance to do it. Or you're going to be looking back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I got to have discernment about who I'm around because I'm in LA. Yeah. And I either could get drugged. I could end up homeless. You know what I mean? Like, I went out to LA with cheese, but like, niggas that went out to LA with more cheese than me and blew through it. You got to understand, niggas is buying drugs. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of shit could have went.
But I feel like a lot of people outside of me personally, they have vices.
I have vices.
Now? Or
I had vices then. I have more vices then. I was smoking weed. I was drinking.
You was like going dumb.
I was blowing through an ounce a week.
Damn.
An ounce a week. That's not. It's some people that do that like in a couple days.
Think about what I have to do versus what they have to do with their life.
Yeah.
How is it affecting them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not of conscious mind most of the day. But it's like, nigga, do you want to be successful? Or do you want to feel like numb? Do you want to stop missing back home? Do you want to stop missing your girlfriend? Do you want to stop having these fears of failing? Or do you just want to take that on the chin and man up and stare down that barrel and also get your fucking work done so that those fears don't happen? Because if I work my ass off, I can come back home. If I work my ass off, I'm not going to fail. Like my work has shown me that consistently. If you work, nigga,
you gonna be successful.
You feel me? So it's like, all right, just do it. Stop hiding. I was hiding in my vices, and it's easy to be in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? And get lost in things. It's a party every day, party every night.
Especially when you know the right people.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, I got there. That's my first time understanding what a day party is. Niggas is up at 12 p.m. drinking mimosas on a rooftop.
That's like brunch though.
Nigga,
party.
Party.
Huh?
A party. I'm blacked out drunk by 3 p.m., nigga. And I'm waking up at 7 and going to another party.
Why you didn't ever do that when I came out there?
Because I didn't do it anymore.
I'm talking shit.
But like, that's the trials and tribulations. That's like...
No, when we went... So, when I snuck in the P. Diddy house that one time, when I went to...
Whoa, what?
Hey, that's his
me and my friend, we snuck into his house. Yes, we did. We snuck into that nigga house.
I can't wait to end this, though. I'm gonna put some crazy or like.
And when we did that party did not end.
Take that.
Man, what?
That party did not end until what?
5 a.m.?
No, that party was still going. It was still going. Like, I'm talking, you seen Saucy Santana and Lil Kim's areolas coming out of the party. And today, they sprinters. They all had a line of sprinters.
I'm saying when you say party, are you talking about people just standing around conversing?
No, niggas are partying.
Like,
celebrities are partying.
Like
celebrities are partying.
Yes,
like they're going hard.
Eating chicken off of a plate, partying still.
Like them niggas be partying.
Yes, like it was bed. It was a bed in the middle of like the area.
But you know, like with the second LA party, I didn't know who a lot of them people were.
They was in costumes. That was the point of it, though.
Like Katie, the
Katie Don.
Who?
Katie Don.
The one that be doing Boosie impression.
Yeah.
Put your pussy on live. Her, I didn't know she was there.
But that's why
the LA Rams. That was the fucking orange soda nigga was there. What's his name?
Orange soda. Kale. About the nigga from Kenny and Kale?
No, what's that bitch? Shut the fuck up.
Baby Keem.
What he there?
Yeah.
You know, man. I'm just in that bitch blowed and drunk.
But that's the point.
When we go back and look at footage, I'm like, they was there. I'm just on the stage, shirt off, drunk. You feel me? It was real like people probably was in that bitch flicking it up with the celebrities. I didn't know it was fucking celebrities.
But you gotta understand, LA is different from Detroit. Like you're not gonna flick it up with celebrity. You're not flicking it up with celebrities as a celebrity, nigga. It's some people who are like, no, I see this nigga all the time. He's gonna go to my gym. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many. Like, you gotta think everybody that's famous is gonna go to LA at some point.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to content creating, when it comes to music, when it comes to acting, LA. But when it comes to rap, Georgia, Atlanta is the go-to.
To some degree, yeah.
Like I know, like most niggas, like when like, oh yeah, I'm about to go down.
I mean, but he right though. Like most of the people that you will see will all have to go through. Like you, and it doesn't matter what field.
That's where you sign the contract, nigga. Whatever. You going to LA.
You're going to LA.
Most niggas I know that even are from Atlanta, like lived in LA until they got home.
Yeah, straight. And then you move back. For the most part, and like now it's a little bit different. You know, now it's starting to be a little bit different because Atlanta is starting to be its own type of LA.
Yeah.
You know,
because now it's like they got they've been had, but like love and hip hop, like everybody is more.
Atlanta's big in filming too, though.
I'm about to say it's becoming more independent.
Yeah, they have a lot of studios.
I'm about to say it's coming more independent. It's not where because LA, that's where all the studios were at. You had to go there and deal with them. But that's yours or mine?
No, that was yours.
You know, and one thing I can't say, because when I was just recently out there, it was kind of like, you know, what you're saying is absolutely true. Like, all of those celebrities and stuff, like, you just walking down the street, you just see them. You just literally see them. Like, you go to an event, like, at the event I was performing at, that's all you saw. Like, Big Les was there, you know, Chris Spencer, all of these people were just there. She was on Rap City.
Rap City she used to host.
Yeah.
After Big Tigger?
Yes.
Who the fuck? No disrespect, Big Les. I didn't like.
She was the
after Tigger left.
She used to be on Living Single.
Wait,
Queen Latifah?
Yes, not Queen Latifah, but she used to be the dancer that was on Living Single.
Oh, you talking about when it's coming on?
Yeah, she was really cool, and like
that'd be crazy. Like how people elevate, like how J-Lo went from
Fly Girl.
No, yeah, Living Color to Jennifer Lopez, like, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like the growth and the elevation of people. That'd be hard. But anyways, we kind of get sidetracked.
You in the fucking house, nigga. Take us where you want to take us.
No, I know. But it was going good. I liked it. But, because we hit on, your upbringing. And, yeah, so why do you paint your nails?
Why not?
Can we get a demonstration of what these nails look like?
These are Outcast nails. So what is it? Love Below and then Speaker Box.
So you do.
This is.
When I was seeing them, I thought it was like a little bit of acrylic on them, but it's not acrylic.
No, it's just straight paint.
That's a thing.
So
it's gel.
So it's.
I don't know. I couldn't give you.
Did you put your hands underneath the thing?
The UV joint?
Yeah. Okay, so it's gel.
So is it nail art?
It's nail art. Yeah, I mean.
So it's like you don't go get like.
Even if I wanted a French, I got French tips before, where it's just literally me getting my nails done. I'm going to the Chinese lady. Like I don't need nobody that know how to do super duper art to get my nails done.
Right.
But it don't matter to me. I mean, I get tattooed. I like expressing myself.
But that's where it comes from. It's a form of expression.
It's a form, I guess. Yeah, because like Valentine's Day coming up, I'm gonna do my nails instead of coming.
How long have you been doing your nails for?
Probably since COVID. My homegirl was in LA and she was painting nails, so she like wanted to get Duke clientele. So she like just come up, do something. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I didn't want to do it, but then I did like a English D, a H, and she did like the Red Wings logo. I'm like, that bitch hard.
She's cool.
Like, man, her shit crazy. So I'm like, I'll come back up.
So you got into it off helping one of your friends up.
Yeah. But I also seen people paint their nails. I never cared about it.
So, but you know, like with the dude, like I said, I don't ever want to use nobody's name for like a clickbait. Because like I said, this is a conversation. I'm not trying to put nobody down. I'm not trying to come up off of anybody. I just want understanding. Because like, at the end of the day, even with this conversation with Jason being here, he is a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I met him dealing with a female, but I continue my friendship with him. You get what I'm saying? No,
I know the situation.
No, but I was thinking about that shit too. You know how like most motherfuckers are like, oh, all right, I'm about to go out. I don't think she told. No, I think she did tell me you was coming, or whatever the case may be. But it was like more so for like security for her, I guess.
No, we was just hanging out. Like it was random. Like I was trying to kick
Back on
it.
topic, nigga.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it's like a stigma. We can't even be friends because it's like I tell people like I have a homeboy that's, you know what I'm saying, like, and they be like, what?
Yeah, it was so awkward with him being my friend. Like it wasn't like, because it was like, you know, for me, most of my friends are straight men. You know, but
I didn't know that. Go ahead.
but at that period of time, it was people that wanted to be my friends and stuff, but they weren't like actually like friendly.
Yeah.
Like they were just like around, like they knew I existed and stuff. You know, I was more so entertainment, like I was telling Meech earlier. But now, you know, you were one of the first men outside of my high school friend group that was like actually like cool with me.
Yeah,
and that was, you know, really cool.
Yeah, like, cause how we met with how we met, but when he's like I was what the fuck I was talking about, like the situation where when we ended and I had to pull you out. When you with me, I'm responsible for you.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
And I was younger than him by like a substantial amount.
Yeah, so it's like, even regardless of what's your background and what you choose to do, that's just how I was raised. We come together, we leaving together. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if I said, we go out, I'm gonna make sure you enjoy yourself. That's just who I am as a person. You get what I'm saying? So, and then we built off of that. Like, he's like, I'm into music. You know, when it comes to samples, and I love music. You know what I'm saying? So it just clicked that we stayed connected through music, and I gave him advice on music. So some motherfuckers, like I said, would be like, how can you be?
It don't matter.
Yeah, and he always used to. One thing about Deontay was that he always took the time to really get to try to know me as a person.
Yeah.
Not rather than just this is what you do. And that was something that I actually appreciated, you know, because a lot of people, they just be like, oh, well, you know, like they treat you like a social pariah and then be like, oh, well, I don't want to deal with all that, this, that, and the third, but you a cool ass nigga though, but I ain't gonna, you know. And that was the thing. You know, like this man paid $90 to get me in my first strip club, and it was at the Cricket. The Silver Cricket.
It was $90?
That was $90. You paid $90.
Was you underage?
I need my money back. I need my money back.
That shit was garbage.
Hey, it was like, when I tell you, it was a stripper up there with a fucking
hoodie on?
No, you know how it be
leotard,
like,
nigga?
Huh?
What the fuck this bitch have on?
It was the sleeves.
Like a basketball sleeve?
No, it was a sweater, but it was like, it stopped probably like at her teeth. You know how like, you know the little girls that wear like on Easter that covered like, it's like a shawl in a sense. It was long as hell, cover her arms, and then it came over probably to her titties. Like,
I go to strip club, I want to see inside of your butt.
Oh.
What? Not in the butt, bro.
Man, I want your butthole.
Man, now when
you don't even want to see the
time out.
thing
Now when
I'm not saying it gotta be open. I'm just saying that's how much. That's how naked I need you to be.
I'm about to say when that lady was playing
that
lady was playing her pussy, I didn't say that.
I didn't want that.
Hey man,
what happened?
I get in the strip club, I get shy.
Huh?
Why you get shy in the strip
club? Because these bitches suck. I know what you want from me.
Okay.
And you know why I'm here.
But it's just all entertainment.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
We know this is a transaction.
You don't even be going there for them sometimes. You go there for the lamb chops.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. Let me get my food out the way, bitch. Why's your pussy in front of my lamb chops? Move.
Oh, that's what it was. The lady, we was in that bitch drinking, eating, having a good time. That lady came up there, popped her leg up, got to play on her pussy.
That shit ruined my appetite.
As a gay man, I love a good strip club.
I love strip clubs.
I love a strip club. I just think it's so much art to a stripper.
Yeah.
It is artistic.
If they had better DJs,
yeah.
Like if niggas that go to strip clubs appreciated music more, He'd be crazy.
Strip clubs are one of my favorite places to go.
I think they cater to a certain. I think strip club cater to a certain.
Yeah.
That's just like you.
Because I want to hear Frank Ocean in the strip club. I want to hear Pyramids.
Low-key, that would be hot.
Man, the music video is in. Huh?
What the fuck is Pyramids?
No. It's a song you probably heard. But it's from that era, that album of when he dropped that song. Mm-hmm. But the music video is in the strip club.
Mm-hmm. No, like
you want to hear Pyramids in the strip club,
nigga. That song is so tough, and he's singing about dating a stripper. But it's just like the average nigga's going to strip club is not trying to hear that shit. He trying to hear a bitch dance to 42
I think strippers are some of the bravest people in the planet.
Why?
You up on stage naked.
They up on stage naked, and they gotta fight bitches for their money. Like that shit is gutter. Like I ain't
never thought about that.
My best friend was a stripper.
Them bitches be strong.
They do be strong. Don't fight the
upper body be crazy.
To be on the pole, you gotta have that.
I didn't see the bitch go sideways.
Yeah.
On a pole and spin around.
Have you ever seen the I Love Them Strippers video and the girls just shoot?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Nah, that's like what was that?
How did we get to strippers? What did I tell?
So he said I paid for his way to get.
Yeah, he paid $90 for me to get in a strip club.
Where was you going with this?
Huh?
You started the topic, but I can't remember where you was going.
No, I was saying basically it's damn near taboo for a straight man and a gay man to be friends.
Because people relate their identity to their sexual orientation.
Absolutely. He said that. He said
it's the truth.
He told me personally, like I said, I treat everybody.
But think about how many men in your life that when y'all get together, y'all talk about bitches.
Right.
Huh?
You know how men like congregate. This bitch cold as hell. But like, how much of that is your conversation?
Absolutely.
So then, if that's what niggas are talking about, and then I'm hanging out with him, what are we supposed to talk about? If that's all I can talk about, you know what I'm saying?
If that is what we're.
But everybody's not well versed though.
No, but that's the case with most men.
But then it also goes into question of what does being a man actually mean to you?
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's why when we was talking earlier, I was like, I don't want the women I attract, or I don't want my manliness to only be about women. But when I said it in the video, I just put the camera up and just start talking. So I'm just you feel me?
Like I was just telling Tay earlier, I was like, I was telling him when it comes to actual attraction and it comes to actual, masculine identity and all that other stuff, like it's so much more than being a man than who you sleep with. It is so much more than being a man than because you can be like, oh. Like, let's say, for example, it's a buff-ass nigga, and he on a brawny fucking paper towel thing, and he is wearing flannel, all that stuff, and some people like, that is the definition of what a man is. But then you have a person like fucking, what's that nigga name? He on Twitch.
Kai?
Yeah, Kai Cenat. Is Kai Cenat any less of a man because he's not buff and wear flannel? Yeah, think about it like that.
And you probably don't identify masculinity by that, but that's the case.
Lumberjack. I'm stuck on the paper towel. Where the fuck is the paper towel?
Have you ever seen Brawny Man?
Huh?
Think about Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan,
yes.
Think about a lumberjack. Yeah. A lot of people at a point identify being a man as a lumberjack.
Or how how masculine
and Kai Cenat is like a.
He's skinny. He got dreads. He be dancing. The niggas
like Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. Like it's a thing, and what was actually very funny to me is that a lot of dudes, for example, like Meech he's big. He's bigger now because I remember when we were in high school, you were smaller, and now you're bigger. But like compared to let's say like a big ass buff ass nigga. Right.
I'm glad I ain't monetized.
The way you decided to say that,
I nigga big ass, buff ass nigga. Like what? Just get the description out, nigga.
No. Oh, excuse me. But like a big muscular dude, is a difference. And it's like a lot of women actually aren't attracted to a bigger, super big dude. Like I can actually see Meech pulling more girls than somebody that is in quotes more masculine.
But that was the crazy part. That's why I like to, because who I deal with is more so of the masculine, traditional men. I don't want to say traditional as in far as protect and provide, but it's like
how you
feel me, like. Even like, cause like how we was talking about, anal play is from a woman that's taboo. So it's like men dressing a certain way, sexual preference a certain way, friends a certain, everything be, you know what I'm saying, lined up.
When I get in that bedroom, I don't give a fuck with no nigga thinking about what I'm doing. I'm here
but
one-on-one with this woman, nigga.
But that's the conversation, because a lot of people have Cause even like
you understand what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, but like, what's the boxer Terrence Crawford? How niggas was roasting him about that long ass coat, and he said, where the fuck did we go to where niggas is worried about how other niggas is dressed?
Yeah, like it's a thing. Like
or what you like? That's the same.
That's
thing
the main thing, honestly. But for me, like, even to strip it away more, it's like, nigga, if you just, you know, when niggas be like provide, protect, like if I ain't got nobody in my life, can I still be a man because I'm not providing for anybody? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? What makes you a man is in your character, is in you. But like a lot of things, like masculinity and femininity aren't exclusive to women and men. We all you need a balance.
You do need a balance.
Your emotions and being in tune with your emotions is feminine. Mm-hmm. It naturally is. Those are feminine, soft emotions like water, but masculinity, women need to possess masculinity as well. They need to be able to stand up for themselves. Mm-hmm. Okay. Speak fluent, like speak and advocate for themselves. Yes. That, but if we just are 100, if you're 100% masculine, it's going to not be good.
You're gonna crash.
And if you're 100% feminine as a man or a woman, you're going to crash because you can't defend yourself. You can't speak for yourself. You're getting walked over. There needs to be a balance. Because you need to be soft, but you need to also firm.
You need to be aware.
Yeah, you know what I mean? To have some level, there's aggression, but then there's too much aggression. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you think about 2K and you think about like 2K the game, you got sliders. Yeah. It's about adjusting it to where it perfectly works. Right. So the aggression I might have, how firm I may be when I speak, and I'm doing public speaking, and it's, I have to speak a lot so I know to go from my voice inflections, you know what I mean? To go from like talking very softly about something, but when I feel something very passionately, I'm gonna talk with my body and I'm gonna talk from a certain part of my being, you know what I mean? So you can feel it. I'm gonna talk differently to Deanna and DJ. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's just that game of balance. Everything's balance. And so like when we think about femininity, we think about masculinity, we think about a lot of the outward, but it's mostly inward. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more about how you look at yourself and how you perceive yourself. It's just like I was just having this conversation with my friend the other day. It's like, does it make you any less of a woman if you cannot produce children?
No, but it's like,
but people see it as that.
You can't say that because everybody your build.
What
is your build? Your body. Everybody's not built the same. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I can have a health condition that you might not have. Yeah. You can have a health condition that I might not have. It's people that's born with stuff and it's stuff that happens. Like, what's that movie with Taraji P. Henson when she got in it's just a movie.
I don't watch too many of her movies, I'll be honest.
Huh? You said what?
I don't know too many of her movies.
No, it was Acrimony.
I knew it was Acrimony because I ain't watched that shit. That's a Tyler Perry movie.
It was
You don't watch Tyler Perry movies? Damn.
I stopped watching it, The Family of Praise.
Okay.
That's my shit.
That's the one that got when she was
with the white nigga.
Oh, hey,
that was a good ass movie.
Hey, he's a Cartwright. Bitch, that nigga slapped the dog shit out of her ass. He's like, it's a Cartwright.
But
no, in that movie she got in a car accident and she wasn't able
But you have that opinion?
Uh-huh.
Cause you think about things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're thoughtful. Yeah. So you can say no. But general society and these same people that we're only having this conversation about, a woman is only as good as the children she can produce or the food she can
And that's actually crazy.
That's
wild. You know what I mean? Because you're a woman. A lot of people when they're discrediting trans women, it's like you can't produce children. You're not a woman.
Yeah.
Women have argued that against trans women. It's like, biologically, I'm a woman, you're not.
But then what about women who cannot produce children? What about women who have passed menopause? What about, so if a woman is 40 years old and she passed menopause or some shit?
I think that's just a whole separate fight because they're trying to, I wouldn't say but it'd be just like how.
Correct pronoun.
Yeah.
You use the correct pronoun. They, them.
They, them. That's a universal pronoun.
Man, listen, that shit gets me tongue-tied. The first time I heard that shit was
You thinking too much. You thinking too much.
It was like,
you could call me they.
I can call you they?
Yeah, because it's both pronouns. Yeah. It's
Man, listen, look.
I say, if you don't know me, call me they.
But if you like...
I don't even know my adjectives and... So, no, I'll fuck with
Shut the fuck up.
But I've had somebody get mad at me for calling them that, though.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody has got mad at me for calling them they.
Like,
yeah, because it's just preferred pronoun.
Like, they said we cis.
Cis.
Cisgender, yeah,
Yeah.
CIS.
Like we
CIS.
Oh, CIS. I
SIS.
thought like
Not-
SIS.
Nah, you're not a cis.
No, I thought it
I
like.
think it's you're attracted.
But some,
It's not-
but they don't. Somebody when I heard it, they didn't break it down like
it's-
CIS.
Isn't it biologically? Like you
what you
present
were born at from
by
birth.
what you were born at.
Yeah.
So you were born a man, you present a man.
Well, no, cis is just what I was. I'm a cisgender person, so I'm just what I was at birth. That's what I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Versus, and then you can you could be cis this and then be whatever.
Yeah, because I always hear cis heterosexual. Like that's always.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard cis.
Because if you saying like I could be a cis trans, I could be a cis. I could be cisgender. This is what I was born as at birth. But then I could also be a trans. X, Y, and Z. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That
conversation about the women as a whole, because it's like that. I can't tell you about their fighting with why they're attacking.
It's just like Lath Ashley, and I sent you that picture of Lath Ashley.
That's a man.
That's a whole man.
That's a man.
That is a man.
That's a man.
I don't care what anybody tell me. I don't care, and because it's just like people. It's a whole thing.
Let me tell you something.
What?
Y'all keep talking. I'm not gonna piss.
Okay. Don't forget to go downstairs.
I know I'm going downstairs, nigga.
Yeah, but what you said about?
Oh my god.
What's in that?
In what, water?
That thing.
Water.
Oh.
So that was vodka, nigga?
I don't know what the fuck you was drinking.
Hello, fucking
Kool-Aid.
No, it's a thing, bro. Like it's one of those things where Lath Ashley is such a a good example of that, because it's like especially when we talk about like people being attracted to whomever,
right?
And then if we talk about like how do it does this question your masculinity because you are attracted to somebody and they do happen to be born a certain way at birth,
right,
but they don't identify or look like that. Like you're attracted to women because they look like women. You're attracted to women because they give you the feel of women.
Yeah. And
things. And that is why you're attracted to them. Like for me, a woman can never do anything to me to make me like them. That's just
But I feel like it goes, because you just like how even like you said, you don't feel like a man attracted to a transgender woman.
Just say trans.
Trans person,
yes,
is gay because that person is essentially portraying a woman. And it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what kind of surgery you got, what you did. A woman is butter. A man is bread.
Yeah,
and don't feel the same. But you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like women are soft, feminine, smaller hands. Just it's a flower.
But
it's
you have
delicate.
trans women that look just like that, and they're like you have not. First of all, no shade to Wendy. I love Wendy Williams, but people.
I ain't gonna lie, we probably gonna cut this, so we just kicking it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Wendy Williams, not all women are made the same.
Man, that's a big bitch.
That's a big lady.
That's a big bitch. Like what?
Okay, I was trying to keep it,
Yeah, no. I get it, but I was like, fuck it, cause
that shit funny.
He walked out. I was gonna have to edit it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so she, not all women are made the same.
They not, but I'm just saying.
Wendy got some big ass shoulders and hands.
This is my opinion.
And feet.
Because I never dealt with that before. Because when I think about essentially dealing with a man, I'm dealing with another me. I know how my farts smell. It stink. Like,
but that's not the same with a trans person.
Fart smell?
What?
What the fuck are you standing there for? Get back here, goddamn.
No, we have
question. Do you feel like if a person fuck a trans person and they date trans women, do you think that make a man that dates trans women? Do you think that makes him gay?
Nah.
I don't think so either.
I also don't care.
Okay.
But like, I don't think it makes them gay.
I don't, because I feel like you're attracted to women. You're not attracted to this trans person because of the fact that they're a nigga. You attracted to them because they look like a woman. Like you can objectively look at her and be like, she is good looking.
Why y'all looking at me?
She about to say something.
Think I'm eating.
This nigga trying to get on the road to monetization.
I already fucked it up. Buff ass niggas.
Not clipping me. But no, what the fuck were you talking about before you shut off?
But
shit, I don't know. We was getting into bags. He was talking about how women and shit. Y'all talking about some girls and niggas.
Yeah, I ain't want to really, because that hit, like, that's their own. their own, you know what I'm saying, like conversation, like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, even like we were just talking about, what you walked in on, me personally, because I think women are soft, fragile, you know.
So a trans woman can be soft and fragile.
But I'm saying that because when I think of it, I think of it's a man.
Let's take a trip to Thailand.
Have you ever been around a trans woman?
I probably have.
But I'm saying like, knowingly been around a trans woman?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think so. But that's what I'm saying.
That's actually a part of the, like, that's good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in my mind, I'm not saying that,
you know. That's why I ask, because you don't know. I'm not telling
saying.
You my experience is gonna tell you any different.
No. That's what I'm getting off. Because from I haven't. So in my head, I can fuck if they come in here looking like, damn. In my head, that's still a man. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, me personally knowing me, shit, I don't even know how women deal with me or other men, because men are dirty, like stinking, funky, nasty.
So you said so
I couldn't deal with another nasty, stinking, funky.
What you thinking about a man like cross-dressing?
Yeah, and it's not that.
There's a reason that they transition.
So when somebody become a trans,
to get to a point to where they want to
transition.
No, I'm just saying to get to the point where you want
fart and they poop.
To get to the point where you want to transition and you present yourself as a woman, like you already was on that.
Absolutely.
You already made this. This is a surgery, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Listen,
like, so they decided.
I'm letting it be known I'm ignorant.
No.
Especially when you start taking hormones.
Yeah.
Hormones will change your entire makeup.
Like,
no, I'm just saying I'm giving y'all like my
niggas know.
The Apple vision for me.
It's like,
I think still nigga wise.
Say like,
because if you have just think about it. If you have a bad day on some food and mixed with some dairy, stand back.
Why is this?
I mean, but if a woman ate dairy and all of that shit, and she start farting, she gonna be the smelliest nigga to me too.
I ain't gonna lie, it's rare.
It's rare.
You got women women don't really fart.
I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God,
I don't know.
Women are they alien.
Yeah,
Cause they know they're trying to get they're like pussy, so they can fart. But if they know they trying to get me some pussy, they're not gonna fart around me. I
don't think I've ever had a woman fart around me.
Man,
women bitches be farting around me all the time.
But that's not mine.
Shit, even if they did do it, if they did it in the correct setting, I do it. I be farting in line like, damn, I done lied on the dog. Like that dog wild as hell.
I get where you coming from, because it's like
this fart part is.
I mean, a lot of my female friends, they talk to me while I ain't on the toilet. So it's just like, I mean, that's just our friendship. They just be talking to me while I ain't on the toilet. Yeah. Well, both. I don't know sometimes.
We going left. Anyway.
I don't know.
Let me close the door back. But, so what we was talking about, I think you had said you get your nails painted. Oh, no. It was promo. You got your nails painted because it's how you express yourself. Now, it's kind of...
Oh, just a little wristband for me.
No, I'm looking at the nail.
Now, you is kind of different, Jason, because you would think traditionally you would have the painted nails. So why don't you paint your nails?
I just don't think that's our calling in life. Like, it didn't attract me. Like, I would get like, I'm not opposed to, getting my nails painted as far as like, clear polish and, and expressing myself for like my like, for example, my artistry, like who I am as an artist is completely different than who I am as a person. Okay. In a sense, like it's in the same, but and you get what I'm saying. Mm. It's different. Like I will take certain more liberties as an artist.
So you saying when you go perform, you would dress up?
I mean, a lot of my
if it called for it.
Yeah, if it called for it, like a lot of my wardrobe as an artist and stuff, I will wear. Like sometimes the best performance outfits be like women's leggings. I wear women's clothes too, though. Yeah, women's leggings are like amazing to perform in.
Like, shit, I got some women like leather pants.
They fit better.
I got women's shoes.
You don't know though. That's the thing. The thing is, you don't know.
I wear women's shoes.
Yeah. I probably have a women's everything.
But you know what's so crazy?
I got a blouse,
but it's not gonna look.
You told me like perfume wise, like
yeah, well, women's perfume.
Women's perfume is in my opinion is better too.
I wear Joe Malone. Joe Malone is.
Most perfumes are unisex.
Yeah, unisex.
Most, because they're scents, nigga. How you gonna tell me vanilla is a woman's scent?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it also goes into the point where it's like it's not necessarily. I always hear this from like drag queens all the time. So, but it mutually applies. There is no such thing as a woman's or a men's anything. It's all about what is your taste.
Right.
And because you can have money, you can do whatever. You could be like, I'm gonna be the most masculine person. You could be the most trashiest looking person ever by wearing that, and still look garbage. But you could wear a bunch of women's clothing and still look masculine.
True. So that's just like how when it switched over to like the hoochie daddy, like niggas, like probably niggas be like, man, that's gay as hell. You wearing this shit above the knees, and they used to wearing two big ass pairs of hooping shorts.
So when he wears his nails and stuff, like it's an artistic statement for him. It's a form of self expression. For me, I don't really like to express myself the way because it's just not something that I connect to.
Okay.
But I do think it's like my mom was a nail tech.
Straight.
Yeah, she was a nail tech. And she was an amazing nail tech. But watching and feeling, you know, and I don't like that feeling of acrylic. I don't like the feeling of paint. I think the paint can be messy. You know, all of that stuff. And then you got to maintenance. That's a lot.
And I don't do none of that. I get my nails done and go to the gym.
That's a lot.
Not to do a juxtaposition, but
yeah, like
I don't take it. My shit be chipped, nigga, but I...
You don't be like, oh shit, I can get a feeling.
I just feel like if I'm going to do something...
I also would do that, yeah.
Yeah, like...
You gonna get a feeling?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
if I need to, but
you don't go with caution though. Like you don't go like, oh,
because I mean, nigga, I'm not a cautious person in life.
You're fine, sir. Like I think if I'm gonna do something, I'm going to do it and maintain it. Right? That's a lot of maintenance. This is a lot of maintenance. Here,
so I have a question. So you in your art, like you in your free expression. Has anybody ever came up to you and thanked you because they can be free with...
People thank me about everything.
Huh?
People thank me about everything. Like,
what you mean?
Typically my being.
Like, say that again.
People thank me about everything.
Oh, okay.
So it might not be like for nails. But it's like in general, nigga, to get to the point where I'm paying my nails and I'm outside. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm a figure. It's like, it's probably some other shit before that's more important to them too, but like, a dude, like, when in that whole argument, a dude had, like, comment underneath it, because I was arguing with niggas, not on my behalf, but I'm like, y'all being really, like, disrespectful to gay people. Like, it's being very dangerous. So I'm going to speak out and be like, the thing I said, like, when he was like, yeah, like, it's not just, like, your masculinity isn't just related in, like, you fucking women.
Absolutely.
And so I stated I'm a straight man. And if I'm gay, what does that take away from me as a man?
Right.
And that was it. I'm like, that's all I need you to know is that this, if I am gay, it takes away nothing.
It does.
From the exact person I've been this entire time, y'all see me on the internet, nigga, I'm the same nigga. You feel me?
Absolutely. Because, and to your point, it's like, you know, I was just telling, you know, Deontay, it's a thing.
Pick my name. Pick Deontay or Tay, bro. You keep...
Tay, Deontay, black man. Listen, we're going to talk, as I was talking to the black man.
Big buff nigga.
The big buff nigga.
That nigga's wild for
but
that.
I was talking to him.
That also doesn't fuck up monetization, though.
The big bluff nigga?
It's only in the first, like, minute that they...
No, I was talking shit.
I was letting you know for later.
No, because I watch certain platforms and he be like, all right, we passed the minute.
Yeah.
Like, I seen that. I swear to God. I be up on it, like, you know.
Okay, well, back to the big buff nigga. So, it's a thing, like, you know, it's a lot of people, like, for example, in the gay community, there is, you know, trade. You know, like for example, if you were gay, right? If you was gay, you would come off as trade. You don't wear nails. You don't do none of that. You are a man, huh?
What's trade mean?
Trade is like somebody who can walk in public. Like they're really masculine presenting. You know, you really wouldn't clock their teeth. Yeah. You know, or you really wouldn't clock them for who they are.
He said you wouldn't clock their teeth.
You wouldn't clock it. You would not clock it.
You know what's crazy? When I was in my argument in Twitter, I just kept saying. Clock that T.
Yeah. Like,
I had tweeted. I was like, what does clock that T mean?
Clock that T is like, you know, you peeping somebody. Like, if I was to show you, like, there like people I've talked to or dated and stuff like that, half of the time you probably wouldn't even know that they're gay. At all. But then you have somebody like Meech who can come off as metrosexual. Okay, cool. So you come off as metrosexual and it can be a thing where it's like, oh, well, he's more feminine and stuff like that, but he's not gay. That's the thing.
Yeah, Ellie call you eclectic.
Yeah, I would agree.
I looked at Metro. Metro said basically like you.
Can't explain eclectic to me for
Google it.
Eclectic is more so like more flamboyant. Not like you're not flamboyant.
It's basically the same.
None of these things are.
Like,
you don't have to correct anything you're saying. Nothing you're saying offends me.
No, it's more so trying to make sure the picture is understood. Like,
So,
if I'm describing you, I want to describe you accurately.
So Metro is basically.
I know what metrosexual means.
Yeah, so eclectic is the same thing that you like.
A synonym.
Like fashion and whatever the case that wouldn't be traditionally for men.
Mm.
Like you have a spiced fashion sense or a spiced sense of something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it means. So, how about you? You know what I'm saying? Has anybody, because we was talking about that earlier, and you was like, you know, you came out and you did, you know, your marketing your way or your music your way or even your style your way. Has anybody ever, like, approached you like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, all the time. I mean, when I look at like, so, and you know, I'm still trying to make it. And I always say like, I'm still doing what I do in music and stuff. But when I came on the scene in Detroit, I will say that I've noticed a big change within how LGBTQ artists are received in the city.
okay.
Because a lot of times, you know, especially like with trans, like, for example, a lot of my friends and stuff, you know, they're trans, like one of them is trans, the other ones are, you know, they're just, you know, I don't want to name drop people in a way because I don't know if they feel comfortable with that. But a lot of them, you know, people have told me thank you for, you know, being yourself. Because when I came out on the scene back in like 2017 trying to do music and stuff, it was so, people were trying to change me and be like, okay, that's not okay, and this, that, and the third. And I physically have watched the change in the artist circuit with how acceptable it is. And so, and a lot of LGBTQ acts and stuff, like, you know, and it's crazy because I don't do rap. But they're rappers that come up to me and be like, hey, I really appreciate what you do. Can you give me advice on X, Y, and Z? Because you really have done this, and you're the only person I've seen do this.
Yeah, y'all came far in the last, I want to say, like
3 years.
I was about to say, because
it's crazy.
Because when did the Pride shit start?
Pride's been around
forever.
for years.
But I'm saying it never was no damn festival where
no,
you
it was.
born.
I will say
Oh, it wasn't a
this.
festival.
Like
no.
they go
No,
downtown
it was.
and
Not how it is. When I
Pride
said no, I meant like, but I also wasn't of age, so I couldn't tell you.
This is the thing. Motor City Pride, like art platforms like Motor City Pride, Ferndale Pride, all that shit, they were not picking up acts that were of color.
at urban.
They weren't picking up urban acts.
Okay.
And so now there's a lot more urban expression when it comes to the LGBTQ community, especially within music.
Because when it came to the city, the only thing that was like LGBTQ or
LGBTQ plus.
Well, I was on the right path, right?
You just put.
I mean, it don't really matter.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
But the only thing that was y'all's was the Woodward and Innuendo.
But that was to black people. That was.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
We talking about urban.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
even though you do pop, you're considered urban because you're black.
Yes, automatically.
So you know what I'm saying. It wasn't those platform, but I've heard of, you know, people going to these clubs and performing. I don't know about the fucking Woodward, but I know about Innuendo.
Well, so it's a thing, right? Because like when I came onto the scene, it was more so there was no real space for pop music here. Like, to an extent, it still isn't. No. Like, it's really like very few artists that are doing pop music, and that type of thing. So seeing all of that, it's like trying to find the space. Like, well, the Woodward has burned down, so there is no more Woodward.
Yeah.
And then and it's crazy because like dealing with like brands like Motor City Pride or dealing with Ferndale Pride and stuff, they'll say I'm white enough for their audience.
Yeah.
That's what they say?
Mm-hmm. When
They tell you that?
Yes, they were like, this is the type of music we're looking for.
That's coded.
Mm-hmm. They were like, this is
you
the
gotta
type
think
of
about what
yeah.
type of space Ferndale is, and then think about what they mean when they say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you can't. They're not about to have V's go performing.
Motor City Pride is the largest pride festival in Michigan with over 56,000 people.
Yeah, they're not about to have no.
And that's crazy because like they specifically said they did not want to book Saucy Santana. They specifically said they did not want to book Cupcake. They even turned down booking Lizzo.
You have to think about this. Does it be kids there?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, kids be at Atlanta Pride. You know, they still book them for those Pride.
I'm thinking about what's that one? I don't go to Pride. It's something else in Ferndale. They be having like is it like the Archbeats and East? They be having there.
You mean Roll Up? Archbeats and East and Roll Up now.
Right. So I'm thinking about Roll. I don't.
That's a whole different.
So I don't even go to Ferndale, but Ferndale is majority gay. Like,
yes, it is. That's like the gay capital.
City. Yeah.
It's the white gay capital here in Michigan. Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, but
So
I'm thinking of Royal Oak, but I'm thinking like those type of festivals, they have kids, so they be like, because a lot of people, if you know what I'm saying, if it's a festival or even if it's a carnival, people are, and if it's activities, because like, all right, what is at a Pride festival?
What's at a Pride festival? I mean, it's like your regular festival. I mean,
right. So it's people selling stuff.
You have people selling stuff. You
food
have
vendors,
and it's crazy because they talk about we don't want to, to expose people to raunchy stuff, but then they're also talking about sexual health. They're also talking about sexual liberty. They're also talking about all of these things that go on within this community.
You have to
absolutely. So it's
like why would I have Saucy Santana up here with his ass up?
I mean, but Saucy Santana can also give a family-friendly show.
They don't know that.
You do. You said it.
Now I'm talking about the corporation that's setting it up. They don't know that.
What he's trying to explain to you is that like there's a specific reason they're not looking for him.
Okay. They're not looking
set
for
it
him.
up in the contract.
Yes.
Like, this is what we need from you. This is the basis. This is the audience.
Okay.
And he has to abide by that.
Absolutely. They don't want. They didn't. That's more of a race thing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like just the gay community as a whole, like even with Meech's nails, right? Let's see your pretty nails again. So like with. So with the nails, it goes back to it because it's like even in the gay community, when we talk about trade and we talk about, there's a lot of backlash for men wearing nails in the gay community. Like it is. Like there's a lot of things with bottom shaming. There's a lot of things with all of that. Like, and they be like, oh, you're not masculine enough. You're not really mask for mask if you wearing nails. You say you a top, but you wearing nails.
Oh, so it go down in the y'all community too.
The gay community, it can be racist. The gay community it's deal with a lot of race. It's deal with a lot of misogyny. It's deal with a lot of self-hate from like, because you gotta think about this, bro. Every group of people, at some point, a community wants to be every community will have a group of community where, help me say this right, they want people to be better than some people. So it's like in the gay community.
A hierarchy.
Yeah, like for example, you have gay men, you have white gay men, and then trans women is at the bottom. So like
of who you deem respectable to represent your community.
Trans women used to then be allowed to go into gay clubs.
Straight.
Yeah, they used to have their own. They have to have their own clubs. Like gay men did not like gay women at one point. It's a whole thing. So when people are coming at Meech for his nails and all that other stuff. And it's like, how is this person doing these things that I deem as feminine, but they're being more masculine or being considered or reaping the benefits of masculinity more than me? Like, that's crazy. Like, this person has a platform.
This mind blowing because
we could sit next to each other and like you would give me more respect as not you, but people would give me more respect as a man than they would give him.
Absolutely. But then if you used to see like for example, like my partner, like super masculine, crazy. Like you would never know if you was to walk on the street that this person would be LGBTQ. Straight.
Oh, that's wild.
That's crazy. You would never know.
Hey, this shit kind of bugged me because I like what's that one store that that's at Fairlane that's like for gothic people.
Hot Topic.
You want to go in the back and see dildos?
No, that's
Spencer. It's not even about that. It's not even about that. So Hot Topic is like that community to me. You know how some people be like on the outside looking in? I walk past it. So I'm literally like kind of like, damn, this shit crazy.
Yeah, like it's
you know what I'm saying?
Lot. And what he's actually dealing with is not necessarily like
this has nothing to do with it. There's not I don't know what you about to say, but I about to say gay people weren't attacking.
No. It has nothing to do with gay people. It has
I'm probably more so defending you if anything because it's just
but I was defending them. Yeah. That's the only reason they got into the conversation.
His nails is more so, and that conversation is more so about the fear of proximity to gayness.
Yeah, and infiltrating what we see as being a straight masculine man. So like, the whole topic was like, y'all keep trying to push this on kids, like even I don't care, but just don't try to act like shit ain't weird.
And that's escape.
He said that though. What did you say about that? Because he was like, y'all say but y'all say people are trying to push a gay agenda on kids and this, that, and the third. But y'all don't want to see two men kissing, but y'all let heterosexual sex scenes be. But I'm like,
they be tearing shit down in them heterosexual sex scenes.
So I'm like,
did you see Kelly Rowland new movie?
No,
having sex in paint.
Twitter.
Yeah. That shit is wild, and people is okay with that.
No, but I feel like we're in a new day and age because when we were younger, and they got the fucking in the movie, they covering our eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of kids aren't kids anymore.
But realistically, people probably still covering their kids' eyes. It has nothing to do with children. That's just a scapegoat.
It's a scapegoat.
It's a scapegoat
because they don't want to see it. They don't want to.
I don't want to see it. Y'all pushing this on our kids.
And then this is.
And you're not. It's. Nigga,
I ain't never said that. I said about power.
No, it's not about you. You gotta take yourself from.
No. I'm just saying as far as how like me personally, like a lot of just think of what show have you watched as far as power, any of these shows but I respect it because now they have
representation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because you have to think they went so long. There's what gay actor is there? Or you know what I'm saying? They're like they don't have that. Like they can't turn on nothing and relate to nobody. So that's just like how Monique was on the interview and she said when Oprah was big and fat and black, she related to her. She was like, I ain't never seen that on TV before. So it was like when I seen Oprah Winfrey, I knew I can do it myself.
This is the thing that I always say about this. I was just talking to my manager about this, right? Because he was like, it's the kids and this, that, and the third. And I said, you know what? I'm going to meet you halfway. I understand. I absolutely understand why you feel this way. But this is the problem. Mm-hmm. The problem goes into how you going to say that this shouldn't be on TV or you pushing something on TV when this is real life? Uh-huh. And so basically you're saying that real life is a problem. So you can't mutually say that I don't have a problem with a particular group of community, but then you don't want that particular group of community to be seen. Especially because it's more so a problem with you feeling like you have to see it. And then you also have to explain something that you don't want to know. And it's now you're being forced to learn about this community. Yeah. And a lot of people don't want to be forced to learn anything. A lot of people don't want to be forced to have these discussions. Because if you see a gay person down the street, now you have to be really held accountable for why you are telling people, or maybe you told your kids like, oh, don't fuck with them because of X, Y, and Z. But it's okay to say that in private, but now you have to say that openly.
In public, yeah.
And
there's consequences to that.
There's consequences to say that.
But like, you grew up seeing heterosexual sex scenes.
Absolutely.
It didn't make you straight.
No, it never made me straight.
You can't convince someone to have a sexual orientation.
Women don't do shit to me. I don't care if she got the fattest pussy on this planet. It would not do nothing.
I don't think motherfuckers go crazy because a girl got a fat pussy like that.
She can have a fat ass, BBL, natural.
You go crazy because you see a fat pussy?
I go crazy about everything.
No, I don't do. But I'm just saying, I don't be like that.
It's not a selling point for me.
Ving Rhames and Baby Boy said it for me.
What?
And Baby Boy. Yes.
He was in the kitchen naked.
Did it for me.
Ving Rhames and Baby Boy.
Nigga, what year did that come out? How old were you when you watched it?
I don't know. I seen.
So his ass in the movie.
It was actually wasn't even his ass. It was his back.
He was just very.
No, the uncut version, his ass was out.
Yeah, showing the uncut version on BT, nigga.
When we were growing up, I didn't watch.
You saying we grew up together, nigga? Huh? You was 7 years old when I was born.
But I'm just saying we didn't watch a lot. We got bootlegs and
LL
you know what I'm saying?
J, nice. LL Cool J was a handsome person to me. The Rock watching WWE was softcore pornography.
You was watching
niggas in the underwear.
It was niggas there. It was.
Yeah, they did have on panties. Like what tip?
It was softcore pornography.
That shit. I don't know. That's crazy. But I feel like we was talking earlier. A lot of people don't have these conversations. Mm-hmm. Like my daughter here, she has periods now. My son is at that point where he might have wet drink. That's not no.
A period is a congratulations.
Like why so young? That's what I want to know.